welcome back to another video, the T on NPD and relationships. Hello, everyone. To all of my new subscribers and new family members, hello and welcome. And to my tribe and family at large, listen, y'all, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and watching another video. Of course, y'all know I always plug our Thursday night live streams, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'd love to see you there. If you're not, why? Take a look at the comments in the comment section. I really do believe that the comments will even bless you. All right. So listen, jump in the chat, grab a snack, come on back and invite some folks to come back with you. Make sure you hit the like button when you come in. All right. And y'all, every time we drop a video on the channel, the goal of the day is 2.1K plus. Y'all know what time it is. If you rocks with your girl, hit that like button, hit that like button. 1, 2, hit that like button, hit that like button. 1, 2, 3. Y'all hit that like button, hit that. Y'all dancing with me? Thank you. All right, y'all, let's jump into the topic of this video. I want to get right to it. I want to talk about does the narcissist care that you're no longer there? I want to talk about that because there is a prevailing thought that's erupting in this community, that basically, the narcissist doesn't give a crap. The narcissist doesn't care. The narcissists don't care that you're discarded. They just move on with their lives. They don't give a care about you. All of this. That it's a prevailing thought that is, that's basically coming up in this community. Not really sure of the origin of it, but I want to talk about that because I've heard a few content creators. One of them was on TikTok talking about, we don't want you guys to have hope in these people or whatever. So I want to get right down to the meat of it. Okay. I want to talk about this because I have to give pushback where I know something is not true. Okay. Now, I want to give it to you from a perspective of, because I don't want you to think that a narcissist is literally, sitting around waiting on, previous supply or whatever. But I do want you to understand how their mind typically works in a situation like this. Okay. So when we're dealing with a narcissist, you're dealing with an individual that has zero empathy. We're dealing with someone that is not connected to their true selves. They don't understand the connection between human beings. They only understand manipulation and control. That's the only thing that they understand. Now, these birds have a lot of shame, and they want to manage or to control how people think of them at all times. So image perception is very important to a narcissist. It's very important. So what does that mean? That means that whenever they're with a supply, they want to remain in control of that supply. And they also want to make sure that whatever supply they have, that they are still shining. They're still looking good in that whole situation. So when we know that, okay, when we know the fact that the narcissist is concerned about their image, when we know that narcissists, they are typically very insecure individuals and they go from supply to supply. Now, let me ask you this, okay? So since we know all of that, and we know that they don't like to lose supply and they don't like to lose control of a supply because they see you like an appliance. So knowing all of this, you being grade A supply, do you think, and let me not forget to mention the fact that they hoover even years later, okay? Even years later, you have hoovers coming in. The fact that a lot of times most of the time, if you discard them first, they are obsessively calling you, hoovering you through other people, all of this. Now, here's my question. Do you think a person like that doesn't care? I'm just asking the question. Do you think a person like that doesn't care that you're no longer there? Of course they care, but they don't care for the same reason that you think they should care. Okay. A narcissist doesn't care about your feelings. Okay. Because let's be clear, the relationship or the addictionship is very parasitic and it's one-sided. But do they care that you're no longer there as supply? Absolutely. Do they move on to other supply? Yes, they have to. Why? Because they had other supply when they were with you. These birds don't eat. Let me tell you something. These crows right here, they are always going to have supply waiting in the wings. They will always have supply. But do they care that their property, which would be you, the appliance that they used, which would be you, do they care that you're no longer there? Absolutely, they care. Now, here's the thing with a narcissist, because they're not attached to their true selves, they don't care like you think they should care. Oh, they miss you, how you love them and they loved you back. No, they don't miss you like that. And they don't care about that. What they care about is the fact that you belong. They feel in their minds that you belong to them. The type of fuel that you gave to them, the type of supply that you gave to them. Yeah, they care that they don't have control over that anymore. I think it's an oxymoron to think that a person doesn't care when they're constantly, y'all hit that like button for your curl, please. When it's an oxymoron to think that a person that does all of these obsessive things, that hoovers you constantly, calling you from all of these burner numbers and all of this, does not care that supply is no longer there. Of course they care. That's an oxymoron to make a statement like that. It really is. They don't care to love you, and they don't care to be there with you. Let's be clear. But do they want that supply, that control back? Absolutely. Come on, nobody, you did a whole lot for them. You were a stabilizer. You were the equalizer. I mean, you were everything. Okay? Now, a narcissist operates on the principle of out of sight, out of mind. And they can do that because they are not connected. They don't attach in the ways that we attach. Why? Because they don't have the empathy piece. I mean, I really got to talk about, the narcissist doesn't care. They don't give a crap. After they leave you, they just move on to, okay, well, if that's the case, explain this obsession that this clown got over here. I mean, showing up at the job, riding by your house 10, 15 times a day, showing up at your kids' school, showing up in places where you would be. I mean, come on. Explain the fact that I even still have narcissist number one trying to hoover me after 7 years. Explain that. If they don't care that the supply is no longer they just move on to someone else. They just don't give a crap. They just don't care. I mean, just oxymoron. I just would suggest that, people need to, if you don't understand this disorder, if you don't understand what these people are capable of and what the inner workings of, just go find you something else to do. And I'm not making this video because I want you all to feel like there's hope. I want you to understand that a narcissist don't care about loving you. They don't care about, being that confident, being that person that's going to rock with you, that's going to ride with you. No, they don't care about that. But do they care about losing you as supply? Absolutely. Because they depend on your supply. They depend on you being there, to be their everything, to cover up their mistakes, to make them look good. That's why this is why they have harems. Shelf supply. The discard is the biggest lie ever. A narcissist simply shelves you to come back. So I wanted to put this video out here because I want y'all to understand something. A narcissist does not care about you as far as how you think that they would care. No. To love you, to nurture you, to treat you well, no. But do they care about the supply that you provided to them? Absolutely. Do they want it back? If they can get it back, absolutely. You better believe it. Because remember, they done told you already in the addictionship that you were their property. right? You belong to them, right? So I want y'all to understand this about a narcissist. And I really want y'all to take this in, because a narcissist does care when they lose supply like you. They care. They want to have you back to continue to use you till they can use you up. Yeah, they care about the fact that you made the breakfast a certain type of way and the type of fuel and supply. They have sobering moments too. Remember, they are human. Okay? So family, I wanted to get this out here for you guys. If you hear this lie in the community, I want you to send this video to some folks, because I want them to explain. These people that are putting this content out here that a narcissist doesn't care, they just don't give a crap. They just move on to the next supply. Well, explain this crazy, sometimes fatal obsession that they have with their supply if they don't care. Explain the fact that some of them are still hoovering 10, 15, 20, 25 years later. Explain that. Explain this obsession, and the constant calling and sending the flying monkeys after you. Explain that. Okay. When you get through with that, then holla at your girl. All right, y'all. So family, I love you all. Listen, please pass this video along to some folks that can use it. All right. And take really good care of yourselves. I love you, family. And I will see you all on the next video. And I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.